Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, it's a really beautiful sunny day in Europe today, and the shops are open, and all of those branded items are waiting for you to pop along and go there and pick up the latest fashions and the latest quality clothes. Okay, so welcome, everybody. Let me bring you to my small PowerPoint. So what have we got for you today? Well, we have luxury brand shopping awaiting you. And we're going to go to Prague, and then we're going to go to Amsterdam, and we're going to meet Petr Krivonoshka from the Fashion Arena Prague outlet. And then we're going to meet Esther Basement from Batavia Stad Fashion Outlet. And they're each going to provide a small welcome video, a presentation, and then we're going to have a tour of their outlets. At the very end, we will be doing the quiz, and of course you can add your Q&A at any time and we will answer the questions. So guys, for the prizes, you'll be very excited to know we have 4 prizes, 4 questions at the very end of the show. I'll have 2 questions and 2 prizes for Prague, worth €100 gift card. and 2 prizes for Amsterdam, also worth €100 gift card as well. So please engage with us. You can see we have the Q&A button. So if you have any questions, you put them in there and we will address it to the presenter, and also the chat box as well. So now I want you to get your fingers on the keyboards and I want to get some activity from you. So please everybody type shopping in the chat box. Come on, shopping, shopping. Let's go shopping, shall we? It's time for shopping. It's basically the biggest activity we have in our itinerary for when we go to Europe with our guests. Shopping number 1, yeah? Shopping, shopping, shopping. Okay. So we're also going to do some polling questions at the end as well, just to get your feedback. So as I was telling everybody a couple of days ago, groups are starting to travel again. We're seeing a lot of travel from Thailand, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Singapore, India, and Korea going to Europe. And so people have the passion and the desire to go out there. And of course, the show must go on. Now I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Petr Krivinoshka, who's going to take us through Prague.
Hello, good afternoon, and it's morning here still in Prague. I'm happy you're joining our webinar, and I can talk to you this way. Maybe we have met in the past, but now this time I will take you through what you can do here in Prague and what shops you can see, what do we offer, what's our environment, what's our services. So welcome. Maybe I can play my video first, and then I will tell you a little bit about it afterwards. So that was our video. That was the initial video on the invite when you were entering. And I just quickly go to our presentation. So Fashion Arena Prague Outlet. This is our name. We are based in Prague. And as you can see, we are a part of premium outlets in Europe, which is so-called VIA outlets. Now, let me tell you a little bit about VIA outlets. VIA outlets, maybe you know the chic outlet in Paris, Beste Village collection in London. So this is one group. We used to be that group in a near past. In 2020, we split from a company so-called Value Retail to two separate companies, to VIA outlets and Value Retail. So at the moment, they're our competition. But what I want to say is the management stayed the same as we used to have as Value Retail. So when you know Value Retail, you know what VIA outlet is. We are simply, if I say it in a way, copy paste, or that's the same concept at the initial point. And as you see, we are covered from North Europe to the south. So starting in Norway, Sweden, Holland, Germany, Poland, Czech, Switzerland, Portugal, and Spain. Altogether, it's 11 outlets in 8 countries. And altogether, we are presenting more than 760 brands. So Speaking about our location, about Prague and Czech Republic, we are, you may know, centrally located. It is so-called the heart of Europe, and we are bordering with Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria. It is basically 4-hour drive from Berlin, Frankfurt, or Vienna. Maybe Munich, to mention, is only 3 hours. So that's very reachable and very easy by the highway. And Prague itself. I hope you have been to Prague. If not, it is a must to come. This is the most favorite destination in Europe, or at least one of them. It is the largest urbanic and historical attraction in UNESCO. For example, the Prague Castle is written in the Guinness Book as the largest complex of palaces in the world. You need to see that. And of course, it is the most one of the most visited cities in Europe. And by the way, it is a shopping paradise, and that's why we are here. So on the next slide is the reason why to come and to shop with us. As we are an outlet, we must be 30% down from the regular market. So when you come to the outlet, you have already a sale of 30%. But we say we are discounted 30 to 70% all around the year, because the sale period is, for example, coming up just now in the summer, and we will be discounted more. Then we have 100 stores, but 200 brands and fashion and lifestyle. So this is the main two reasons. Then on the top of it, I can give you and to your clients 10% extra discount by a VIP Day Pass. And then you get on the taxes 12% back. So when you come to our information center, you can do the tax refund. There you get the 10% discount by a VIP Day Pass. And there you get the VAT refund by 12%. Now, count with me. If we are an outlet, if it's 30% down, plus 10% on the VIP Day Pass, plus 12% on the savings with taxes, how much is it together? It is 52%. And this is so what I call a reason to come and shop with us, especially when the brands are so nice and when we are located only 25 minutes away from the city center. So that's very easy to come. And we are open basically every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10 to 20. Yeah, and this is all the brands. No, this is not all the brands. This is all the stores. This is 100 stores in the outlet. And we can start at the beginning. There is Adidas, which is, of course, international brand. But there is Alpine Pro, which is a local brand, Armani. Bohemia Crystal is something to visit for sure, because Bohemia Crystal is like the domestic heritage. Hugo Boss, Karl Lagerfeld, Paul Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, Trussardi, I don't know, you name it, you definitely find your store. Nike, Puma, Quicksilver. There is so many, and there is very few that have concentration of other brands that are not named here. For example, when you go to a store with glasses, you will find all the very, very top luxury brand like Gucci, like Tom Ford, like Bulgari, I don't know, you name it. So you will find all your brands in the shops. And then after shopping, you need to go to a restaurant, of course. So the offer is very wide. There is 2 cafes like Costa Coffee and Starbucks. There is a Vietnamese cuisine, so-called Vietnam wrap and roll. There is a Chinese cuisine. It is called Red Apple. In translation to Czech, is Červené jablko. There is pizza, there is local hot dogs, there is some refreshments, sandwiches and fresh juices, and there is Indian cuisine, satyam. If somebody wants to order halal food, that can be possible as well, because we have cooperation with restaurants and caterings, so we are organizing a different style of food on a request as well. And main on transport, the location. As you can see on the right corner, that's the, let's say, map of Prague, where the city center is in the round circle. On the left-hand side, you can see the airport. So from the airport to the outlet, it is 45 minutes. And from the downtown to the outlet, it is 25 minutes only. And you can reach it by the public transport, by the subway as well, which is exactly on the end station of the Green Line. And there you can use a shuttle bus, and you can use the downtown shuttle bus that takes you, as I said, 25 minutes. And for you to know that when you're going out from Vienna, or you're reaching to Vienna, that highway is from the outlet just 5 minutes away. So it is very convenient when you go on your journey, leaving Prague, for example, going towards the Vienna. So it's just 5 minutes away, and then you come back to the highway. So this is very convenient. And another thing is, there is a Kutná Hora, UNESCO heritage, which is very often a point of interest for a lot of journeys. And we're just on the way out of Prague, so that is very convenient. Now, another accessible point of interest, of course, taxi. There is a possibility of ordering a limousine service, and if somebody wants it, we can order a helicopter service, as we are partnering with one of the companies providing that services as well. And to the services, this is, of course, for your guests. Wi-Fi everywhere, that's for sure. The 10% extra discount by a VIP day pass, you can get it in the center. I said that. The VAT refund, that's a minimum 12%, but a maximum is even 17%. You can get the money on site directly in the information center again. You can store your luggage, you can rent a wheelchair, you can use the exchange office that is downstairs from the information center. There is repairs on your clothes, and we can provide you even an accommodation with our partnering hotels, or create you a shopping package on a request as well. You can find this all on our webpage. Please have a look on the Fashion Arena. .cz on an English version /tourism, but you will all find it when you read into the page. And finally, our services don't stop there. We have, let's say, tailor-made services where you can use our VIP lounge, and we offer our VIP lounge sometimes for free. To that, you can have the beautiful Helena on the picture. It's our stylist. We can order a butler for you. If somebody wants hands-free shopping, it's so called as well. To add it to that, we do the limousine services. You can see on the picture, this is like the large limousine. It's not, let's say, regular car, but it's like the big van. So that's one of the limousines. The helicopter I have mentioned, and down there is a picture of one of the most beautiful boutique downtown hotels, so-called Aria Hotel, and we can provide you all these services and make it tailor-made to your needs and requests. This is basically all from my side. I am available on the email, on the telephone, and at the end we can come to questions and answers. I'm happy to respond anything you will be you will be needing to hear or repeat. So thank you for your attention now.
Let's have a look at your video. You're walking.
And yeah, and I will take you down to the mall to see how it actually looks like, how it feels for those who haven't been yet.
So here we are down at the Passage. It's beautiful and sunny today. Here is the bus stop you can come with, and let me zoom in. I hope we can do it. There is Ghent. Next to it you see Gas. There is Solomon. There is Lacoste. I will not run there. At the back there we got, it's quite big, but as you see it's rounded. So standing here you will see all the brands from one point, which Nike is just at the back there. It is the largest store of Nike in the country. Polo Ralph Lauren is the largest store in the country as well. There is Armani next to it, and Costa Coffee, which we cannot see obviously, but I will just finish the circle, then I will take you inside of the stores. Now here is Adidas. You can see we got some kind of a gate here with some surroundings. Here's our logo. This is basically an area for children, like a chill out zone. Over there on the top of it is a terrace of the food court. Here is another chill out zone, which is kind of not in any function at the moment, like nothing big is going on. Starbucks, which is one of the cafes I have mentioned. Superdry, that is one of the brands kind of visited. So let's start with a Superdry, for example. There is Guess behind. A Lindt chocolate next to us. So just a short view in. Dobrý den, já vám to pak vysvětlím. So quite nice, equipped with everything. Sunglass Hut is a store with the glasses. Let's go and see that one. I can't completely run around because that would take like me 10 minutes to get to the other side and take some photos or pictures. Then here you can see everything, the cosmetic company, which is full of different brands from the cosmetic side. Let me go over them. Maybe you can see it. MAC Clinic, Estee Lauder, Bobbi Brown, Tom Ford, Coach, you name it, everything is here. So that's just to see the size of the store. I will not go to the exact products, but it's all here. Maybe let me run quickly through the Passage. So the advantage here is that it's halfway covered, halfway open. There is no stores in the whole country like we are, that we would be outside walking zone, that all the stores regularly in this country are closed, one roof, inside only klima, and this is our biggest advantage in the summer. This is Adidas. I just want to show you the size of the store, that it's completely from sport to fashion. You have, I don't know, this brand and the Three Stripes brand as well. So yeah, and then there is Geox, there is Bohemia Crystal, There's Alpine Pro. Alpine Pro is one of the local brands. Samsonite, that's where all the shopping starts with Samsonite. Starbucks I have shown you. Brook Brothers, Game Active. Samsonite, fully equipped. Jerem Paris. You see that? All tidy and nice. Suitcases. Even my suitcase comes from here, so don't worry, you make your choice. There is one more for suitcases called Victorinox. Maybe some others are having as well. Packaging is very popular as well. Trussardi here. Esprit. Bohemia Crystal and porcelain. So this is the important stuff you need to bring home when you're visiting our country. Full of glass, all cut or painted. Chandeliers on the top. Porcelain. Thank you, Hagel shoes. La Martina over here. And here we are under the terrace, and here are the stairs up to the food court and to the information center. Let me do one more thing. Down here, it's the tailor-made store, so when you have your jeans or anything not completely tied up, you can basically make it repaired or tailored made to your body. Exchange off is very important. Now up the stairs. Which is Chinese cuisine at the end. It's not the time of a lunch, obviously. So Chinese cuisine, Indian cuisine, sandwiches and fresh juices. There is a Vietnamese cuisine, hamburgers, and the most important part, this is a living wall. Our living wall, beyond sustainable. You can take a restaurant terrace. This is one, just what we sell, what is the best seller at the moment. Now the Vietnamese cuisine. I don't know if you can see the food. There is a buffet, all fresh cooked. And here's the information center. That's the most important part. We'll go inside and visit the lady. This is a place where you can do the VAT refund as well. Now, let me take a different approach. This is the hamburgers, Regal Burger, very important. Another cafe. I'm flying over just to show you the full view. This is a photo point, by the way. You can take a picture with the typical Czech item, which is obviously a beer. Czechs are so called for the highest consumption of beer. So forgive me to mention this. Here we have a green roof, by the way. There you can see a bus already in the station. Today is not a branded bus for some reason, but don't worry, you get in always. This is a side stairway that I got back to the point where I started. I cannot cross any bridge here, so I need to take my walk around here. Here is some pieces of our gardening. Here is the playground. And here is the t-shirt that gives you a spray of fresh water just to chill you out when it's too hot. And coming back, I may not go at the end, but I may finish in one of the stores that is, for example, Ghent. And I show you some typical local hot dogs. This is very nice. There's a sitting area, a photo point as well. Here we have a separation of the bins and the bus coming up and down every 20 minutes. This is for used clothes. And here is Karl Lagerfeld. Let's stop in Karl Lagerfeld, our journey. Yeah, Boss, Hugo Boss. Maybe I'll make it bigger so we can all see it. I cannot really. Geox, Luxury, and Hugo Boss is behind the tree. Over here, Hugo Boss. Here is some typical local hot dogs. And here is Karl Lagerfeld. United Colors of Benetton next to it. Salamander, Ghent, Louis Joe. There is a local jewelry store next to Karl Lagerfeld. I may only show you. Oh, there were watches as well. Desigual there at the back. Calvin Klein, by the way. And let me stop here with Karl. Yeah. So this is it from my side.
Great stuff, Peter. Great stuff indeed. So let me come to some of the questions that have popped up in the different places. I'll start with the ones that people sent in the chat box first of all. Yeah. So for the closing days of the year, what days are you closed in the year?
Yeah, I have typed it in. Maybe I missed one. It is the 25th and 26th of December, as it's the Christmas holiday. Then it's the 1st of January, and it is the Easter Monday, which is obviously floating in the year, so I don't give you the exact date. But other dates, it remains open.
4 days, every day of the week as well. So
Yeah.
groups coming along to Prague, more than likely you're going to be able to go shopping at the outlet. And you have a parking area for tour coaches, right?
Yes, there is several parking areas behind the Oval. You have seen that the fashion arena is so-called arena because it's kind of rounded, and there is extra staff parking, and we have. I was mentioning in the text that at the same time the maximum of buses we had parked here was 28 at the same time, and there is still a capacity. So it is shall be 32 places for parking. So if you have a big group, come over with a big group. Yeah.
You obviously have a tax refund desk in the outlet, right?
Yeah. One more question I have noticed here was how do the group registers and so on. Well, you can always refer to us, come to our webpage, find an email, write it. But there is on the tourist site on the webpage, there is as well a booking tool to the group. So there is group booking, like a window. You click on it. There is a link with a form you should complete. It says here, and you just click on it. You type in your company name, the nationality, how many people, when they come, and you just give send. We all receive it, and once you come to the, we will respond you, by the way, as well, that everything is ready. That means that all the VIP day passes will be ready for you at the counter of an information center when you come, or when your guide comes. He only picks up, and he have to sign that he have taken over his day passes. Then we have this day passes go to the clients, of course, but to the tour leader, he can select as well if he wants a meal voucher or a shopping voucher, both in a value approximately of 20 euro, and he can benefit of it. The bus driver on the top gets a small meal voucher as well. So these are benefits for him. And this registration you do is basically a confirmation for us that you have been to us, and then you are entitled for any kind of a commission. Yeah. What's the percentage? We don't have a percentage. It's very simple system. You get a €4 per person as the commission. So as many people you have in the group, that many times it is €4, and that we will pay you on your bill by an invoice. That's very simple. Everywhere the same. This is what I'm saying. It's all via outlets the same.
Okay, so we'll of course put outlets in the itinerary from Mickey Travel, right? So that the guys, when they make the itinerary, we will make sure we point out where it is on the itinerary. Okay.
Yeah.
So people are asking, can they get a copy of the presentation? Yes, we shall certainly be sending everybody the presentations. Okay, next I'll look at the Q&A box, because a few people asked, do you get the tax refund on the spot for the guests?
Yes, yes, yes.
Tax refund is on the spot to the credit card that they use, right?
Yep. It used to be even in cash, but this provider company is such a global blue or Planet, they kind of keep on changing it. So I know that for the moment, Planet is returning either on the card or in cash. Global Blue is returning in on a card at the moment. So that's their rules. We need to check at the time you're doing the refund.
And
Yeah, but you can get it.
Yeah, the next question was, how far is the outlet from the center of Prague? It's 25 minutes drive from the center of Prague, right?
Yes, exactly.
And then how many hours should we allocate for shopping? Well, it depends on
Very
how
good question.
you want to do. Say 3 hours.
Well, from our side, the minimum, the true minimum is 2 hours, because you barely have time to run around the whole 100 stores. So 3 hours is kind of ideal time. Depends on the clients, how they feel, how much you're impressed, and so on. But we say for 3-4 hours is like an optimum. Some of them they stay even 5 hours. Yep, that depends.
So basically, the tour leader gets a lunch, the driver gets a lunch, and then the tour leader can get €4 per person benefit for the number of people in the group. Yeah.
Yeah, and the tour leader basically gets an option if he wants a shopping voucher or a meal voucher in the same value. So that is €20, which is very, very fine, for food or even for shopping. That's a benefit, I guess. Very, very good benefit.
And then my question to you, what are your top 3 selling brands at the Prague outlet?
As because of the size I was mentioning on the video, it is Nike and Polo Ralph Lauren are like the two best sellers. They are very big, very equipped. This is really beautiful stores. I'm sorry I couldn't run there, but if I would have run there, you wouldn't see the information center and all the busy part that was on that side. So they are definitely best sellers. And then it is kind of changing in the time, but it can be Tommy Hilfiger, it can be Under Armour, it can be Swarovski. It's like, you know, rolling over. So there is more brands on the third position, if I would name it this way.
And what is the minimum number of guests you consider as a group to be able to
15.
get benefit?
15 people as a group to us. We sometimes close both our eyes and say, okay, 10 is a group already, because some larger families, they require some extra services and so on. For example, like ordering of food or and so on. So this can be treated as a group, but regularly it is 15 and over. Yeah, I didn't mention one important part, which is a contemplation room. We are like one of the places in Prague that have a possibility to pray. That there are very rare or very few places in Prague in that sense, like a contemplation room. We have one. Yeah.
Great stuff. And then the final question I had was, well, you having a summer sale at the moment, right? Summer stock sale starting now and it finishes when?
It's usually until the mid of August or even the 30th week of August. So we will be starting. Yeah, this is slowly starting. Even June to get higher in July, and in August you get some items for reduction of 85%, which is completely crazy. Count it when you have 85%, and then you do the tax refund on it, another 12. This is for free. I mean, it's for free. So so people go and buy like crazy. The numbers are going high really in the summer, in the August. So that's the time to come. I'm telling you. I'm going myself. I'm observing the items all around the year. And when it comes, I go as first and I buy this, everything. Yeah, it's very convenient.
And for the final question, there was a guy asking about the email for the group booking. So for group booking, you go to the website and then you click and basically make the booking in there. Otherwise, you come to Mickey, you ask us to put in our itinerary, and we do the booking for you. So,
yeah, this is very easy.
Righty ho, mate. Well, thanks so very much, Peter. And now let me move along next to your colleague in Batavia, near Amsterdam. Here is Esther.
Over to you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome from Batavia Start Fashion Outlet. We are close to Amsterdam. And we will first start with a short impression of our outlet center by the movie, which will be presented now. welcome, let's say, to the outlet for a beautiful local shopping. Like Peter told us, we always want to share beautiful local in our center. And we are situated close to Amsterdam. Why you have to visit Batavia Start Fashion Outlet? We are opened in 2001. We exist already 21 years. And we are centrally located in the Netherlands, in Lelystad. We are very close to Amsterdam. We are very close to the Schiphol airport, only 30 minutes away from Floriade, and 55 minutes away from Giethoorn. That's the Venice of North with all the little small boats. Very nice to put in your program together with the shopping arrangements. And we have plenty of parking spaces for buses, for groups. We are open 7 days a week. We are only closed on the 25th of December and the 1st of January during Christmas time. And we have about 25 national and international fashion brands with also savings from 30 to 70% and an extra 10% off with the VIP Day Pass. Another slide. Yeah, we are easily from Amsterdam South Station. We are in 35 minutes. You are to Lelystad, and then your guests can take the bus, or they can come by bike if they're there. And we have also sufficient parking spaces for people who want to travel by own car, if they want to rent a car. Maybe you know about the Floriade event. This year, it's every 10 years. And it's a big event focused on sustainability with the team Growing Green Cities. And we have a special partnership with Floriade. So people during Mother Day, they get a discount to go to the Floriade. And it's easily to make in a package for 2 or 3 days. 1 day shopping and 1 day visiting the Floriade. And we have also some horeca specials for people who want to come and to travel to both attractions. We can offer some lunch or bowl specials. With the VIP Day Pass, you get 10% additional off on the outlet prices. And here I mentioned all our brands. And important for your guests that they show their QR code to show on the brands to get the 10% additional savings. Here you see our brands. We have typical Dutch brands like Van Bommel, King Louis, Fabienne Chapeau, Twimble and Dry, but also international brands like Armani, Hugo Boss, Polo Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and so many more.
One moment, yeah. Tell us a bit more about those beautiful brands. Okay.
Oh, you can see we have the typical Dutch brands like Ajax, very famous.
Say again.
And we have also the Max Verstappen shop, which is very popular for the families. We have Karl Lagerfeld, Armani, Adidas, very for the people who wants to buy some sportive shoes, Nike.
And now we've got the VIP room.
Yeah, the VIP room. If you have guests who wants to have a private event or they want to organize a meeting or workshop, we have also a nice VIP room with a nice terrace for people who want to have a combination with drinks and private space for my destination if people want to have a meeting. It's a very attractive VIP room into the center. You can book in advance some horeca benefits for your guests. So for example, we have the horeca for coffee and treat. People come with their voucher and they can enjoy and start their day with a coffee or tea with something sweet. And we have different locations like Ame Fashion Cafe, we have Dutch Originals, we have Illy Cafe, but also Starbucks, La Place, Chocolate Company, and people can choose where they want to get their coffee or tea. We have also at the Ame Fashion Cafe, and we have the Sustainable Shopper. We have because of the Floriade, everything is sustainable at this moment, and we developed our own product. You can give your old jeans at the center and we will make a nice fashionable shopper from it. And it's long lasting. You can use it for all your shoppings and it's sold in our information center for 20 euro each shopper. It's very strong. For the families, we have a lot of things to do for people who wants to come with their children. And like I told you before, Ajax is very popular for the families and also Max Verstappen. People want really to go for a day out at Bataviastad Fashion Outlet. Cycling is also very hot in the Netherlands. And the Flevoland landscape is mainly characterized by water, birds and space. And therefore we organized 4 teams, cycling routes, where you can know the environment better. Like for example, this picture is from Exposure. It's very famous in the Netherlands. It's land art, so how we developed Flevoland. It's very nice for the Asian people who dare to jump onto the bike and explore the environment. We are also very close to Batavia Haven. Information center is where we have the hospitality for your guests. Your guests can always come to our information center to get the VIP day pass, to get the Horeca specials, tax refund, touristic bike tours, or other touristical information and accommodation tips about the region. Now we will show you some pictures of a few brands which are just open in our center, just to get an impression. Very popular for the children. Brunotti also very special. Are there some questions?
Actually, let's play your video, your tour video, and then we can do your Q&A. So that's great stuff there, Esther. Looking at the questions, I didn't get any questions from the audience for you. I think the same rules apply, right? That if you come, you get a €20 voucher for lunch or for a shopping voucher for tour leader, right? And
We have the same conditions. That's right. Yes.
Conditions, righto. So it's the same conditions, and also they can process the tax refund on the same day at the tax refund counter, right?
Yes, we work also with Global Blue Planet. Same condition. Yes.
Same condition as well. And then in your outlet, what's the famous brand? What is the top 3 brand that people like to buy there?
We see that Nike is very popular, Armani, but also Max Verstappen and Ajax are very popular for the families with children who wants to buy the new shirt or the new cap.
So Ajax, the football team, has like you can buy the t-shirt, the Ajax t-shirt, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great stuff. And you have summer sale and winter sale as well?
Yes, we have, like all VIA outlets, we have all the same sale period, and that's also in our outlet in the summertime, July, August.
And then someone is asking, apart from the 10% VIP pass with additional discount, do you also partner at all for the Visa, MasterCard for additional discounts?
No, we don't have additional discounts for that.
Okay.
Only the VIP day pass, but not for the MasterCard or Visa card or Union card, no.
And the group size is also 15 persons, yes?
Yes, yes.
And then the tour leader, if they want to shop, you give them a pass, like a €20 gift voucher as well, or a €20 meal voucher, yeah?
We give them a meal voucher, not specify with €20, but it's something for the lunch or for coffee and treat.
Okay. And somebody here saying, is there any special email address for tour leader question, or we use the general mailbox as the regular guest, or can we approach directly the information center and tell them we are a tour leader and get the voucher as tour leader and drivers? So they just go to the information center, right?
Yes, that's true. And if they want to send an email before, it's always better. So send us an email that you are coming, with how many people you are coming, so we can prepare all the VIP day passes. We can prepare the parking tickets and the lunch voucher and coffee and treat voucher. So that will be very nice. And it's on our website. It's info@bataviastad.nl. I will put it in the chat.
Okie dokie. So I'm also suggesting people also, yeah, we'll quote it with Mickey as well. We put it in the itinerary. And if you want, our operations can also do the booking and the communication with the outlet as well, to let them know that the group is coming. Okay. Right. Let me just finish. So yeah, just reading through the questions. I think that's everybody. Yes, for the person who asked, no other additional, only, yeah, €4 per person and the meal voucher. Yes, that's what they've got for VIA outlets. Okay.
And the VIP day pass for every guest.
And the VIP pass for everybody in the guest in the group.
And that's already very special, because they get 10% extra savings on the outlet prices.
And not forgetting the outlet price themselves are already 30% to 70% cheaper than the regular season, right?
Yes.
Okay, for booking for tour group arrival, what's the minimum time frame? How far in advance we have to book?
Oh, you can book just 1 day in advance, or the days. It's never a problem. Always welcome. We are open 7 days a week. Last weekend, it was very queuing because it was very popular. We had a shop of Bata shoes. People were queuing for 4 hours. But normally it's no problem. Always welcome. We have enough shops. We have 150 shops to receive all your guests.
Excellent. That's cool. Really
Just
cool.
to pop in, Bata shoes is originally from our country. It's one of the heritage of the country.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It was
Czech.
very popular.
Yeah.
It was very popular this weekend, last weekend.
Yeah. I mean, they last forever. Bata
Yeah.
is one of the big brands here. Yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry.
No worries. Right. Well, I thank you very much as well, Esther, for your contribution there. So I'm going to pop along now, and I'm going to share with the audience the polling. First, before I go to the quiz, I'm going to pop along to the polling, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. My question to you guys in the audience: will you be sending travelers to Amsterdam in 2022? Yes, no, or maybe? So we're popping along and seeing the results in here. So far, I can see over 28 groups that are agents, 30 agents plus that want to send travelers to Amsterdam. Some are not, and then another 10 maybe. So yeah, make sure you send some groups and travelers to Amsterdam. It's a fantastic part of Europe, beautiful canals, but most of all, fantastic shopping at the outlet. Next question for everybody about itineraries as well. Will you be sending travelers to Prague in 2022? So I can see that one speeding along. Lots of answers coming in for this. There's quite a few maybes. I think 16 maybes and over 30 saying that they will be sending guests to Prague. Yeah, of course, Prague is the most beautiful medieval heritage city in the whole of Europe. And I say this as a Brit, but we always think that this is an absolute treasure. So you must go to Prague, get the beer, most of all, get the shopping done. Okay. My next question, in terms of shopping outlets, which of these shopping outlets will you be adding into your itineraries? Batavia, Fashion Arena Prague, others, or none? What about those people out there who don't do any shopping? I don't think there are any people out there who do no shopping. Everybody needs a bit of shopping. Even my wife, she drags me along when I go to Britain, she drags me along to Primark and Marks and Spencer's, and my God, my pocket gets empty. Okie dokie. So this is good. We have an even split between Prague and Amsterdam for who's going to be sending travelers to these outlets. Finally, my final question to everybody is, does this webinar inspire you to send travelers to the outlets? So from the audience of 89 folks, 45 say, 46 say yes, and we have one person saying no. Okay, so very finally then, it's time for the quiz. So everybody, I hope you've got your fingers. Oh, but let me just look, there's a whole bunch of Q&A coming through. VIP also applicable for FITs, it's only for groups. Yes, it's only for groups, minimum 15 persons. Okay, that's the last question in the Q&A. So
one more too, Tim, on this for the FITs, if they come over and want the VIP day pass, that is of course no problem. They can come simply to the information center in any of the outlets and question for the VIP day pass, they will get it.
All right, that's good to know. So you just pop along to the center, tell them you're a tour leader with a VIP group, a small group, FIT.
Yeah, or even individual themselves, they can always come. That's no problem.
Righto. Well, I'm on my way then. I'll just book the flight tomorrow and I'll see you down there. My wife will be very happy. Okay, finally then we have the quiz. So everybody get your fingers on the triggers on the keyboard, and we'll be doing some questions. And as we usually say, please put your name, your company name, the city, and your answer. I will read out the question, and then after that I will say go, and then I'd like you all to put the answer in there. Okay, don't forget also everybody to send the answer to everyone so we can all read the answers. Okay, so you're ready? So my first questions will be for the €100 prize at Prague Fashion Arena Prague outlet. Okay, so my first question is, how many shops are there in Fashion Arena Prague outlet? Go. So let me scroll up and see who answered this one the first. Okay, the first person I can see answering this one is Kuntasani from EM Tour in Bangkok with 100. Is that what you read there as well, Samin?
Yes, it's sent from my side.
Okay, Kokumankau Kuntasani Cup, congratulations, you are the winner of this prize. So, next question. And by the way, I'm only going to give one prize per winner, one winner per prize. So if you've already won a prize, I'll share with somebody else for the next one. Okay, second question. I hope you've listened to Peter very carefully, because this one you need to remember. Okay. So the next question is, if you add the outlet price reduction, the VIP day pass, and the VAT refund percents together, how many percent discount in total do you get? So I'm looking here at the list, and the first person I can see that seems to have it right is Mary Margaret Macasinan, Rome International Travel, Legazpi City, the Philippines, with 52%. Is that the first 52% you can see, Celine?
Yes, it's
Okay.
52%, correct.
Okay, congratulations, Mary Margaret Macasinan. Thank you very much for that answer. So you're a winner of a €100 voucher for Fashion Arena Prague outlet. Okie dokie. Next is the prizes for Amsterdam Batavia Stad Fashion Outlet. Okay, you're all ready? Your fingers are on the buttons. Okay, question is, in what year was Batavia Stad Outlet opened? Let's see where we go with this one. Everyone's really hot today, really hot. Look at this. So the first person I can see that has got this one right is Karen from Trans World Travel Petaling Jaya. Is that what you see as well, Celine?
Yes, it's sent from my side.
They're very hot, aren't they? With their firing away the answers. Beautiful. Okie dokie, fantastic. So last but not least, the last question for our quiz. Where is Batavia Stad Fashion Outlet located? What town that is? Go. I want to be more specific than Amsterdam. It's actually somewhere else. Let me see. I think I've seen the answer. Let's go. So I'm going to scroll up to the first person who's written it. Do you see the same as me, Celine? I see Violet Chan from Journeys and Discoveries Inc. Manila with Lelystad. Is that the first Lelystad you see?
Wait.
Wait, yeah.
Can you speak again for the
Yeah, I see Violet Chan from Journeys and Discoveries Inc. Manila with Lelystad as the first person to put Lelystad.
Yes, correct.
That's the first person, yeah. Congratulations, Violet. Excellent, well done. So we'll be sending over the prizes by email to the winners, and we will copy in the outlet as well. And I want to say to Peter and to Esther, thank you very much for presenting and showing us the walking tour and everything. We're hoping to send you lots of people. And yeah, thanks to everybody in the audience for coming today to see this. I will forward you all the presentations and stuff by email and probably by WeTransfer because it's quite big. And look forward to seeing your groups and your inquiries.
Thank you.
And Esther, you want to say anything to the audience as well?
Thank you.